have this sweet little goblin token here to clean up. Nice miracles deck, idiot. Well, we are now 3-0, 6-0 in games with this skill testing legacy deck. Remember, legacy is the most skill testing format in Magic, which means the better player always wins. Can't even say it with a straight face. Let's queue up another. Is this deck expensive? I have no idea what this deck costs. City of Traders are definitely expensive. They're like 100, 150. What costs money in this deck? City of Traders costs money. Sneak Attacks cost money, I think. Gristlebrands cost some amount of money. I mean, I would probably just, like, if I had another Legacy event, like, just snap play this deck. Chalices are 50s. Right. Chalices got expensive. Chandra is 3 to 4. Blood Moon's expensive too. And the copy of the deck that Andrew, my buddy, lent me for Philadelphia was all foil except for the City of Traders and Full Art Pyroclasms on the board. This deck is cheap for Legacy. You're not wrong. The problem with this deck is that it doesn't really translate to anything else. I guess you could kind of build into blue-red Sneak and Show from this. See Pikachu running on screen there? Thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. Follows and subs are the two best ways to support the stream. Watching is another great way to support the stream, so I really appreciate it. We got like 350 people hanging out here as well. So, yeah, 360. Awesome. Waiting for this next match to queue up. Nobody wants to queue into the Blood Moon Menace. You could use those lands in mud. Honestly, if someone wants to get in Sneak into this, probably great. Yep, that's fair. No Blight Steals. The reason for Blight Steal is that if they have any blockers, like hitting them for 9 Infect or like 8 Infect if they block, and then like you have to draw exactly another Blight Steal to close the deal, like that seems really bad. This hand seems reasonable. We're so unlucky. We're on the draw. But we can go turn 1 Chalice off of this and then have turn 3 Wormcoil Engine, so I think that's fine. We like have Chalice to interact with the combo deck if they're faster than us. And if they're not faster than us, like Wormcoil is probably going to be great. Building just like straight building Eldrazi though is cheaper than building this deck. We can also play this Chalice on 1 through Days with the second Simian Spirit Guide in our hand, which is great. Lotus Petal, so that sounds perfect. I don't want to play City because I want to play our lands out. So we're going to play Basic Mountain, and we're going to play the Lotus Petal out, and then we're going to play Chalice on 1. Opponent could be on Delver or Storm. I'm going to just, in the dark, I'm going to put Chalice on 1. If we knew they were on Storm, I'd probably put it on 0 again, but we don't, so we're not. God, I hope he dazes us so badly. I've never wanted to been dazed more in my entire life. Right here, right here. I've never wanted to been dazed this much before. Force of will. Rats. Rats. That's fine. We got a 2 for 2. We spent 2 cards to play Chalice. He spent 2 cards to answer Chalice. Storm actually pretty often beats Chalice on 1. Like, they just, like, play their LEDs and Infernal 2s and kill you. So, could still be Delver or Infect. Looking like Delver. This is going to be a Tarmogoyf, I assume. Nope, just a Ponder. No, Volk means it's, I guess this could still... No, it's not Storm because he forced us. So, probably Delver. We drew Inferno Titan. So, we're going to play this out. And then next turn, we can play Inferno Titan through Daze. That sounds great. Oh, yeah, man. You got a Mongoose. How can I ever win? I don't understand. Don't Wasteland me. Don't do it. Yeah, no, Wasteland. Sneak attack. Sneak attack. Sneak attack. Sneak attack. Seething Song. All right. All right, we're cooking with gas. We are still number 1 on the board. We didn't win many matches. Won 3 matches last week, but that's fine. We had a big buffer. So if we get double dazed... I'm going to play around double days and burn the Seething Song, I think. Do we play Wormcoil or Inferno Titan first? I feel like gaining a bunch of life is probably great. Let's do that. Just resolved. This is the part where the game ends, right? The next big event I have is the Standard Open in Indianapolis the 3rd weekend of this month. So, until then, we're just going to be streaming a lot of Hex and Magic and just having a good old time. You're not wrong. That's exactly how I would describe this deck. Hilariously great. Oh man, Delver Secrets. How can we win? I don't understand. Alright, can we just kill him this turn? All of our lands are gone. How can we ever win? I don't understand. Oh, no. Days. How will we ever... Oh, wait. Spirit Guide. Yes, I would like to pay 1 for days. Trigger. Nice Rug Delver deck you got there. It would be a shame if someone were to play a bunch of 6-mana cards. Oh, it's so good. Yeah, I think I'd rather just cast the Titan. That's fine. He's still playing Magic. Why is he still playing Magic? I think Days would be sweet in Modern. Like, with Shocklands, it's very interesting. So what did I was told to cut the Seething Songs and bring in the 3 balls in this matchup. I think I want to cut Chandra and bring in at least 1 Pyroclasm as well. Let's try that out. I think that sounds great. 6-mana creatures confirmed, better than 1-mana creatures. Man, we're so unlucky we have to mulligan. Keep, I guess. This hand's fine. Turn 2 3 ball. Top. Yep. This hand's a little slow, I guess. So I think what we're going to do with this hand is go basic mountain on 1, basic mountain on 2, and then play 3 ball off of city on 3, so that way we can play it through a daze. And then the following turn we can float, play second city, cast Inferno Titan. So yeah, I think that's the line here. So we could just like jam city and jam 3 ball on 2 here, but daze and force both spell trouble for that. So it's the #1 rule of 51 CMC hand. All right, look at this little baby Tarmogoyf. Yeah, I think I want to play around daze. I'm just gonna do that, and then if 3 ball resolves, then he can't daze the Inferno Titan because 3 ball is out. So, in my defense of the mismatched cities and the 1 mismatched Lotus Petal, I'm borrowing 100% of these cards on Magic Online. The only Magic Online cards I own, actually, the only paper cards I own too are Kiki Cord. I borrow everything else. Tarfire, look at the technology. That 4/5 Goyf. Get in there. Get in there, son. Alright, so he must not have a lot of counter magic in his board, considering he has Tarfire in post board against us. And he doesn't have Wasteland, because he would have played it here, I think. So let's tap these and play this. We get Spell Pierce, but we beat Daze. And if... he's just done casting spells until he draws land. Hey, Awaken, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. He played Tropical Island. What a lucker. Is another Goyf? Sure. And now he can't cast spells next turn because all of his spells cost more. Come on, how good would Emrakul off the top be? Rats. So we float. Play this. Float, float, float. Okay. Cast this Inferno Titan. Hit you for 3. So he can attack into this and trade with this plus a bolt, but we have to block if he attacks. This deck is rude. That is definitely another way you could describe this deck. Rude would be apt. An apt way to describe it. I'm just gonna play a backup Trinister here. If he wants to burn a counterspell or something on this, that's fine. We're not playing a land out because until we draw 1 more land, because we can float and then cast through the breach if we draw another threat here. You have Ancient Grudge? That would be good. Destructive Revelry. Okay, sweet. So I'm glad I played the other 3 ball here. Goyf's got a little bigger, so we're dead to Bolt now. It's unfortunate. Yep, dead to Bolt. Well played, opponent. It's too bad we get to be on the play. We're bound to lose the game eventually, right? Yep, GG's. Rats. Yep, I think I like this configuration, so let's just go ahead and submit. I don't think you can play something like this in Modern because we don't have broken fast mana in Modern, which is one of the reasons why Modern, outside of the Eldrazi lands, there's not broken fast mana in Modern. Oh, this is tough. I think we can do better than this on the play. We could just mulligan to nothing here, but I think we can do better than that on the play. And this hand is much better, in fact. We're going to bottom an additional sneak attack.